Oh, can't you see we're running out of time? You're gonna lose your mind if you think you're doing fine.
Hey, what's up, Universe? It's Xander, and welcome back to WWE 2K24 Universe Mode. We are back for more NXT. We are now just 5 weeks away from Stand and Deliver, which also means we are 5 weeks away from WrestleMania. Because Stand and Deliver is the night of WrestleMania, or the morning of WrestleMania Night 1, which is pretty exciting. And we are going to get things on with the final first round match of the North American Championship Tournament for the win. Tatum Paxley's made her way to the ring, and her opponent, the woman replacing the taken out Fallon Henley, is... Well, hold on. Oh my goodness. This woman is Giulia. Giulia made a name for herself in Japan as part of Stardom. Giulia, one of the hottest free agents in wrestling right now. Bobby Roode, our GM, was talking about how he's been in discussion with many free agents lately, and you gotta think this must have been one of the people he was talking about, because Giulia has arrived, and Giulia is looking to take NXT by storm. Giulia has made her way to the ring. She is going to be competing in the first round of the North American Championship Tournament for the women of NXT. So, without any further ado, let's do this. Giulia making not only her NXT debut, but her debut in LS11 Universe as a whole, up against Tatum Paxley. Here we go. Oh, and they both launched at each other with drop kicks. Neither got the better of that one. Forearm strike from Giulia. Grabs onto Tatum Paxley, swings her around, throws her into the corner. We have a new modded crowd here as well. That mod just dropped the evening I'm recording this. Once again, much like in NXT last year, like on 2K23, the modded arena has Danhausen on the shirts that are supposed to be just blank shirts. I don't know what the deal is there, but I find it, personally, I find it very funny. So I will not be doing anything to try and fix that, because why fix what's already perfect? As Tatum Paxley goes for a kick, Giulia headbutts her, lifting her back up now. Does it again. Giulia lifts her back up, and one more for good measure takes her down. And Giulia goes down into headbutts again on Tatum Paxley. She's got her down now. Giulia getting Tatum Paxley back up to her feet. Countered. Tatum Paxley coming off the ropes, and big drop kick there to Giulia. Knocks her down. Giulia's down. Tatum Paxley slapped her in the face there, getting her back up to her feet. Giulia. Head scissor takedown again from Tatum. Tatum Paxley's got her down, kicking the head by Giulia. Giulia now, headbutt, taking her down, lifts her back up. And again. And one more. Giulia gets her back up to her feet. Giulia pulls her in and drops her in the middle of the ring with a big Michinoku driver. Getting her back up to her feet now, and Giulia looking to end this quick. Gets her up on her shoulders. Giulia dropping Tatum Paxley, and Giulia for the 1, 2, 3 is moving to the second round in just less than 2 minutes. Giulia punches her ticket to the second round of the North American Championship Tournament. Joins previous winners Jada Parker, Nikita Lyons, and what was the other match? I apologize that I'm struggling on this one. It's been a long day. Did a lot today in terms of recording. Sol Ruka, that's the other one. Her name was just, it was there, but I couldn't think of it. Giulia moves to the second round with Sol Ruka, Jada Parker, and Nikita Lyons in a dominant NXT debut. Well, seeing as you're wearing a suit, I assume you're here to talk business and not wrestling? Yeah, that's exactly the case, Mr. Rude. I just wanted to say thank you for last week. That match with Javon Evans, I felt alive again, truly, for the first time in quite a while. I felt like myself again. And it woke something back up inside of me. And someone took notice of that, which is fantastic news as well. Because now I I come to you with good news and bad news. Alright, let's hear it. Let's start with the bad news. Well, the bad news is I'm here to officially resign from NXT's roster. Alright, and this is because a member of one of the main roster shows saw my match last week and has asked for my assistance in the evolution of their career. Huh. Well, I will admit there were challenges with having you here in NXT these last few months, but I wish you the best of luck when you go to Raw or SmackDown. You gonna clue me in on who you're talking about? My new client has asked for their identity to be remaining a secret until next week. Understandable. Keep your secrets. Best of luck, Mr. Stone. And best of luck to you with NXT, Mr. Root. Moving into some women's tag team action up next. Of course, last week, GM Bobby Roode announced the 3 qualifying tag team matches where the winners would face off in a triple threat 3 weeks from today for a shot at MK Ultra for the NXT Women's Tag Team Championships. Although I will say, if MK Ultra retain, then is there even a point anymore in trying to find someone to beat them? As Carmen Petrovic making her NXT debut here in LS11 Universe. She's someone that's been here on the roster pretty much since the relaunch of NXT. We've just kind of been waiting for her arrival. And she teams up tonight with Stevie Turner. Who's ready to make her way to the ring. Stevie Turner ready for action here tonight as well. Turner bringing her chat, her stream. Speaking of streams, follow me on Twitch, twitch.tv/Xander_LS11. Starting to be live there more often lately. Which is pretty exciting if you ask me. Trying to do more there, trying to play more non-wrestling stuff. We've been playing Mortal Kombat 9 lately, trying to get through the 300 challenge tower. As these two tonight take on the duo of Kiana James and her assistant, Izzy Dame. There is Izzy Dame. She makes way for her boss, Kiana James. Big matchup for these two tonight. It's the first time we're seeing them team up. We've seen Kiana James in singles action a lot as of late. She was in the North American Women's Championship Tournament pretty recently. Coming up short in the first round against, I believe it was Sol Ruka who defeated her. Of course, we now know that the semifinals will take place over the next 2 weeks. We'll see Julia up against Jada Parker, and we'll see Nikita Lyons versus Sol Ruka. But Kiana James and Izzy Dame have made their way to the ring, and they look to get a shot at the Women's Tag Team Championships here in NXT. As it is Carmen Petrovic up against Izzy Dame to start us out. Any further ado, here we go. They lock up. Petrovic grabs her. Hip toss, taking down Izzy. Kick turns her over now. Izzy Dame's down. Carmen Petrovic grabs onto her. Izzy Dame grabs her and sweeps the leg, taking her down. Kicking away at her now. Carmen Petrovic getting the boots put to her by Izzy Dame. Petrovic grabs onto her though, and Petrovic now pulls her in, and knee strike, taking her down. Grabs onto her now. Right hook connects from Izzy Dame. Petrovic grabs a hold of her now, and Carmen Petrovic pulls her in. Knee into the ribs, and again. And roundhouse kick knocks her back. Izzy Dame's caught now, kicking into the ribs by Petrovic, who's kicking away at her again. Petrovic throws down Izzy Dame. And now Carmen Petrovic into a cover on Izzy Dame. Kick out from Dame, though. Izzy Dame staying in it now. Carmen Petrovic grabs onto her. Izzy Dame, hold on. Thrown into the corner. Carmen Petrovic, big clothesline, knocks her down, and double axe handle taking her down. Grabs a hold of her, getting her back up to her feet now. Carmen Petrovic caught with a forearm strike, and again, Izzy Dame knocking her back, went for more forearms. Petrovic with a kick now, counter for counter. Knee strike there, blocked. Carmen Petrovic up on the shoulders of Izzy Dame now, and Izzy Dame lifts her up, drops her, taking her down. Izzy Dame getting Carmen Petrovic back up to her feet now, pulls her in, and launching her across the ring into the corner. Tag is made. Kiana James is legal. And now James and Dame with a double team. Knee strike there from Kiana James. Forearm into the back of Izzy Dame. Or of Carmen Petrovic, who now turns Kiana James around. Carmen Petrovic rakes the back, knocking her back here. Petrovic, snapmare, takes her down into knee into the back, trying to tap her out here. Carmen Petrovic looking for the submission here, but Kiana James rolling it through and takes her down. Right hook turns her around. Now does Petrovic. Grabs onto Kiana and takes her down with a side Russian leg sweep. Punching away at her now. Has her down now, and now Carmen Petrovic into the corner. What's she thinking here? Petrovic gonna look for the win here. Oh, there's the kick into the back. Taking her down into the cover. For the one, saved by Izzy Dame. Izzy Dame throwing herself in harm's way to keep Kiana James in this. It's now Carmen Petrovic turning her attention to Izzy Dame here. Going to the neck. And now, wait a minute. Kiana James rolls her through. Cover. Cover for the 1, 2. No! Kick out from Petrovic. And Carmen Petrovic trying to make the tag. Makes the tag to Stevie Turner. Kiana was just a second too late. Stevie Turner comes in. Hurricane Rana taking her down. And now Stevie Turner, standing moonsault, taking her down. Turner's got her now, and now Stevie Turner goes out of the ring. Here we go, going up to the top. Going to fly. Hits the elbow drop, taking down Kiana. Into a cover now for the 1, 2. Kick out from Kiana James. Kiana James has got her down now. Is down. Stevie Turner grabs onto her by the arm. Stevie Turner falling back on the arm and slams down the arm of Kiana. Kiana James goes down, rolled over now. Kick to the ribs from Kiana James. Pulls her in now. Grabs her knee into the ribs again, taking her down. Grabs onto her, getting her back up to her feet. And flatliner takes her down. Covered by Kiana. For the 1. For the 2. It's saved by Carmen. Carmen Petrovic making the save. It's a kick from Kiana James. Stevie Turner with the code breaker. The streamer with the code breaker. That's funny. For the 1. For the 2. Kick out from Kiana James. Getting her back up to her feet now. Stevie Turner pulls her in. Gut wrench. Has her up on her shoulders and spikes her down. Rolls her over into the cover now. Stevie Turner cover. For the 1, for the 2. Nearly got her. Kiana James kicks out again. Kiana James grabs Stevie Turner, pulls her in. Small package. 1, no. Turner kicks out immediately. Kiana James getting her back up to her feet, though. Picks Stevie Turner back up, and Kiana James kicking to the midsection. Grabs onto her by the arm. Kiana James. Knee into the side of the head of Stevie Turner. Into the cover. Kiana James for the 1, for the 2. For the 3, Kiana James and Izzy Dame qualify. Kiana and Izzy with the qualifying victory there. Kiana James and Izzy Dame with the win. They will be going on to the triple threat match here in a few weeks' time. More coming up right now. You think we ready for stand and deliver against Trick? Jim, we've been ready. Was all that with Axiom last week, though? Look, you got your business with Trick. I got to get ready for my own business. I see. We got to run this place. We got to have all the gold around here. All these guys want to step up. We got to knock them down, remind them what we do. Yeah, well, I think we're going to need some more people for that. Yeah. Yeah, I think you might be right. You got someone in mind? Yeah. I got a couple people in mind. You thinking of who I'm thinking? Yup. Oh, that sounds like a dangerous thing for them to be talking about, doesn't it? But, nonetheless, let's move into our next match from one tag match into another. Here come the Smoke Chasers, Cedric Alexander and Ashanti Adonis to the ring. These two got a huge upset win a couple weeks ago against the Viking Raiders, and everyone in the Illness 11 Universe erupted with the same amount of excitement for it and began pushing the Smoke Chasers for Tag Champions agenda. Well, they're getting a shot tonight, not at the gold, but another shot at some tag team action as we are on the hunt for the next challengers to Odyssey Jones and Obafemi for those NXT tag team titles at Stand and Deliver. And Cedric Alexander and Ashanti Adonis, a win tonight would most certainly get them into contention for that gold. So we're going to see how that goes for them tonight. Alexander, former tag team champion, multi-time or once before on SmackDown. As Ashanti Adonis is only just now finally starting to get some wins to his name here. So the Smoke Chasers have made their way to the ring. And now here come their opponents. Here come the D'Angelo family. Tony D and Stax making their way down to the ring. Finally have their own actual entrance in the game. 2K finally put that in the most recent update, which is exciting. So they've made their way to the ring. Cedric and Tony D starting it out. Tony D grabs onto him, picks him up, and stun gun takes him down in the corner. Although now Tony D slams down the arm. He's got him down. Goes back into the corner. Tag is made to Stax. And now, big drop kick there from Cedric, knocking back the boss. And now Cedric just avoiding Stax back and forth. Went for a knee strike, knocks him back. Tony D gets on the apron as Stax coming in. Going after Cedric now. Stax has got Cedric Alexander. Puts him in the ropes now, and Cedric Alexander caught by Stax. Stax pulling back on the arm. Cedric staggers. Goes for a drop kick. Cedric knocking him back. Super kick from Alexander. Tag is made to Ashanti. And now Ashanti Adonis back into the ring. Ashanti Adonis ducks him. Floats over. DDT on Stax. Channing Lorenzo, getting him picked back up to his feet now is Adonis. Ashanti Adonis firing away at him now. Knocks him back. Adonis coming off the ropes. Big forearm there from Stax, taking him down. And now Channing knocking him back here. Lorenzo getting knocked back by Adonis. Ashanti Adonis knocks him back into a big drop kick, taking him down. And now, a punch to the back of the head from Tony D. And Ashanti Adonis, drop kick, taking down the Dawn. Goes down in the ground and pound on Channing Lorenzo now. Does Ashanti Adonis. Kicks him in the ribs now. And now Adonis getting him back up to his feet here. Grabs a hold of him. Throws him across the ring into the corner now. Tag is made to Cedric Alexander. Now Cedric and Ashanti looking for a double team. Big right hook there from Cedric. Drop kick knocks back Channing, stacks Lorenzo. On the ropes now. Stacks picks him up and Tilt-A-Whirl slam knocks him down. Getting him back up to his feet now. Pulls him in. And now Stacks. Big right hook to Cedric Alexander. Takes him down. Tag is made to Tony D. D'Angelo back to his feet now. And Tony D with a takedown to Cedric Alexander. Rolls him over now. Cedric's down. Cover for the one. No. Kick out from Alexander. Cedric Alexander's down. Tony D taking him down. And drops him. D'Angelo now grabs hold of him again. Taking him down again. Now Alexander up to his feet. Kicked in the ribs by Tony D. And Tony D'Angelo gets him up. D'Angelo. Oh, Cedric slides out of it. Cedric taking out the legs. Cedric Alexander now. Stalking D'Angelo. Pulls him in. Small package. Tony D's down. Cedric for the one. For the two. No. Kick out from D'Angelo. A kick in the ribs from Tony D from Cedric. And then Cedric Alexander being taken back towards the corner of the D'Angelo family. Tony D's got him in the corner now. And Tony D, no. Countered by Cedric. Cedric Alexander knocking him back. Alexander grabs a hold of him here. Throwing him across the ring into the corner. Cedric Alexander. Tag is made to Ashanti Adonis. And now the Smoke Chasers looking for double super kick to Tony D. And now Stacks is in and Adonis waiting for him. Ashanti Adonis waiting for Stacks. Sidesteps him. Adonis kicks him in the ribs. Pulls him in. Lifts him up. Ashanti Adonis. Had him up. Nobody home. Gets caught now. Countered. Adonis sends him over the top rope now. And Ashanti Adonis grabs onto him. And throws him back into the ring. As well as dropping the elbow on him. Grabs onto him now. Getting him back up to his feet here. Adonis. Bringing back on Stacks now. Knocking him back. Lorenzo comes off the ropes. Forearm strike taking him down. Now Lorenzo cover on Adonis with a one. Kick out from Ashanti. Ashanti Adonis kicks out. Getting back up to his feet here. Lorenzo's got him now. Lorenzo punching away at the midsection. And suplex takes him down. Grabs on now. And he's got a hold of Ashanti Adonis. Dragging him back towards the center of the ring. Adonis is down now. And Channing Lorenzo grabs onto him. Getting him back up to his feet. Adonis now punched to the face. Lorenzo coming off the ropes and whoa, for a kick. Ashanti Adonis taking him down. Tag is made to Cedric. Cedric Alexander enters the mix now and Alexander rolls through. Knocks back, counter, knocks back Stacks. Kicks him in the ribs. Cedric pulls him in and Cedric gets him up. Brainbuster to Stacks. Into a cover now. Cedric cover on Stacks for the one. And there's the Dawn. As now Ashanti Adonis is in, and Ashanti Adonis. Oh, the Dawn taking him down. It's Cedric Alexander. Got into the ring for a moment here, looking for potentially a distraction here. As Adonis is caught. Adonis caught again now, and now Ashanti Adonis punched in the face. Cedric Alexander now, what's he thinking here? He's running around ringside. Cedric Alexander wiping out Tony D. As now Ashanti Adonis, super kick to Stacks. Into a cover. For the 1, 2, 3. The Smoke Chasers beat the D'Angelo family. Just like that, the Smoke Chasers with another big victory. This time over the D'Angelo family. And you got to think the NXT Tag Team title match at Stand and Deliver might as well be theirs at this point. Big win for the Smoke Chasers tonight. Our main event is just moments away. Baron Corbin and Trick Williams in an NXT Deadline rematch coming up in a moment. Well, folks, as our main event is just a few moments away, I have a few things to say as the road to Stand and Deliver reaches the halfway point next week. from the time between Deadline and Stand and Deliver. And that is that, first of all, yes, Julia was one of those big free agent names I was talking about having signed here to NXT, but she is not the only name that I have been working to sign. There are more on the way to NXT, but there is a championship, a major championship that we have not seen anyone be crowned the number one contender to next yet, and that is the NXT Women's Championship. And so, I can announce here and now that in the next few weeks, I will be surveying the landscape of NXT and picking out the top stars as well as some stars from Raw and SmackDown to all come together and determine how we will find out Naomi's challenger for Stand and Deliver. But now, it's time for your main event. All right, it is our main event, the NXT Deadline rematch. Here comes Baron Corbin to the ring. Baron Corbin on his way to the ring. Looking for a big matchup here tonight. Looking to get a win back. Looking to redeem the humiliation that was his match with Trick Williams back at Deadline, where he was beaten just a matter of seconds by Trick. So Corbin on his way to the ring. Corbin, former European champion in his own right. Many are wondering when the day is going to come that Corbin heads back to Raw or SmackDown after this kind of resurgence he's had here in NXT. Corbin, ready for action this evening. This is going to be a big one for him. And he goes head to head. With the number one contender to the NXT Championship, Trick Williams, on his way to the ring. Trick ready for action. Big matchup here tonight for him, as he gets ready to look to run it back with Corbin and get the same win he got a few weeks ago. See if he can beat Corbin just as quick. So, Trick ready for action. Corbin and Trick one-on-one. Without further ado, here we go. Corbin starting it out strong here. Corbin knocking him back. Trick taking him down, though, with a hip toss. I think this has already gone longer than the Deadline match. Corbin goes for a boot. Trick out of the way. Trick, neck breaker to Corbin. Corbin now grabs a hold of him. I suppose the big trucks is getting the little trucks with this one as well. It's midnight and my wife's trying to sleep, though, so. Trick Williams now knocking back Corbin. Corbin grabs a hold of him. Corbin pulls him in. Countered. Trick kicks him in the ribs now. And Trick Williams with Baron Corbin. And hip toss of his own knocks him down. Trick putting the boots to him here. Trick Williams getting him back up to his feet. Trick Williams right up to Baron Corbin now, knocking him back. Corbin jabs him. Baron Corbin overhand chop to Trick into a big clothesline there, taking him down. Goes for him out of the way now, and Corbin with a massive boot to Trick. Turns him over now with a kick. Corbin with an elbow drop now. Trick goes down. Corbin, no, Trick rolls out of the ring. Corbin. Baron Corbin going to the top rope. Corbin tries to dive. Nobody home. And now Corbin coming back in. Trick caught with a boot there. Corbin back to his feet. Baron Corbin firing away at him now. Corbin pulls him in, knee into the ribs. Baron Corbin with Trick. Lifts him up, and Falcon Arrow from Baron Corbin. Corbin's got him down now, and Corbin feeling fired up here. Baron Corbin pulls him in. Corbin's caught. Knee into the ribs from Trick. Trick Williams knocking him back. Corbin answers back, though, with a right hook. Countered. Again now, Corbin and Trick going back and forth here. Knocking him back, though. Baron Corbin with a big chop. Trick answers back with one of his own. Corbin throws the strike. Trick goes for another one. Trick countered. Corbin knocks him back. Trick hits the kick into the face. Down goes Baron. And now Trick gets him back to his feet. Big boot there from Williams. Into a cover now on Corbin. Trick Williams has got him down for the 1, 2. No! Corbin kicks out. Corbin pulling himself up on the apron now. Trick Williams stalking him here. Trick is on to Corbin, and Trick throws him back into the ring. So now kicking Corbin in the back. And back to his feet, though. And Baron Corbin's got Trick Williams. Forearm strike, knocks him down. Hits the ropes and punches him in the face. Grabs onto him and slams down the arm. Corbin now pulls Trick back in, punches him in the face again. Get him back up to his feet now. Baron Corbin pulls Trick in. Baron Corbin, end of days. Corbin with end of days. 1, 2, no! Trick Williams now one of very few men to be able to kick out of end of days. And Corbin going to that turnbuckle pad. Oh, Trick went for the Trick knee. Nobody home. Corbin's got him. Headbutt from Baron Corbin. Corbin knocks him down. Corbin goes for the kick. Trick got him with the Trick knee on that one, though. Into a cover now. Trick Williams cover on Corbin for the 1, 2, 3. Trick Williams with the win. Trick Williams, the #1 contender, once again, reminding the world why he was given the #1 contendership. Well, wouldn't say even given, how he earned it in that big gauntlet match. Trick with the win. Whoa, wait a minute! Jacob Fatu! Jimmy Uso's right-hand man, Jacob Fatu! Throwing Trick into the barricade. Fatu! Taking down the #1 contender. Is this by order of Jimmy Uso? I don't know, but oh my God! And Jacob Fatu, this crazed Samoan werewolf, not going to let us end the show until he's done what he's going to do to Trick Williams, which is absolutely obliterate the poor man. Jacob Fatu. Oh my God, Fatu. Suplexes him onto the steps. And Jacob Fatu with a chair in hand now. Fatu taking down Trick with that chair. Jacob Fatu. We still don't know if this is by orders of Jimmy Uso or if Fatu is acting as a rogue agent right now. Jacob Fatu with a super kick. The big splash there, the big knee strike. Fatu. It's an absolute psychopath. Going up the ropes, laying out Trick with the moonsault. I've been Xander, and that was Universe.